Hi guys, I'm Chris and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. And today we are starting the first session, or actually the second session because we've done the other one yesterday, so let's get it right. So we're starting the first interval session of the current series. So I've just done a 10-minute kind of warm-up run, and then we're going to do 10 times 2 minutes on with 2 minutes off, and then a 10-minute warm down home. So I've adjusted the pace because initially I said about a tempo pace. So now I've adjusted it to interval pace, which is 5:50 per mile. So we're going to aim to do 10. And luckily I've got my missus filming. So let's crack on. I'm not 100% sure on the pace, I can't look at the watch, but I think it was about 5:15 miling, and it's supposed to be 5:50. So I get this breather and then work on my pace on the next one. Let's crack on. Bit more difficult film on that one. Uphill into the wind with cars coming. So I think that was just under 6 minute miling. On to the next one. That one a bit better. I think it was 5:54, and we'll see how we get on. On to the next one. Number 7, still going, doing it higher intensity. I'm going to try and do between 8 and 10, depending on how I feel, because the pace is hotter than I anticipated. Well, I'm running quicker than I anticipated. So I was going to run at a tempo pace, and then I mentioned a bit of interval pace, but I'm going to run quicker than that. So 1 more or 3 more to do.
I'm still alive.
Still alive. Managed to do it. So I did the 10. To be honest, got to about halfway and I thought, I can't do this. Overcooked them a bit too much. But I managed to get through it. I believe I upped the pace towards the end. But until I get home, I'll have a look at my stats so I can tell you what I did each of the reps in. But for now, got another 9 minutes to run until I get home. So just back home after the 10-mile run, download the times. I had to write them down on paper because it's so hard to remember. So I'm more than happy with the session. On the video I said I was going to run them at tempo pace, but then looked at it, kind of 2 minutes, so I need to be at interval pace. But on the session, I ended up running much quicker than that because it's a little bit difficult to judge it on the actual course with the watch when you're doing it on the interval setting. And the course is slightly downhill for one of them, and then you return, well, wait 2 minutes and then return it slightly uphill, so the kind of paces vary. So let me just run through the paces. So first one was running for 2 minutes at 5:26 mile pace, then it dropped to going on the uphill at 5:59 pace, then the downhill was 5:41 pace, uphill 5:50, downhill 5:25, uphill 5:51, downhill 5:23, uphill 5:50, and then obviously my last downhill before the last one, 5:12, so I'm pleased with that. And then the last one on the uphill, which I think was my fastest one up the uphill as well, at 5:46. Well, 4 state would be nice, wouldn't it? But it wasn't. So more than chuffed with that. Obviously went to plan, and let's roll on the easy day tomorrow and the rest of the session, but more than chuffed. And I was fortunate that my wife managed to film a lot of it, so thank you to her. And it wasn't raining, so let's roll on tomorrow. Cheers.